knowing that Narvaez is going to play, do you look at the DH situation and go, you know what? Especially if Vientos doesn't really show much, and they haven't really even been interested in giving him long, extended looks to show much in general. But say struggles continue for Vientos, Vogelbach is Vogelbach. Do you start to look at a day a week where you go, Narvaez is going to play? He's going to play more than one day a week. Do you throw Francisco Alvarez in the DH spot because you need any kind of offensive firepower that you can get?
I honestly don't think they can. Now, I mean, that was part of the thought process behind carrying 3 catchers. If you DH Alvarez, you don't have a backup catcher. So if something were to happen to Narvaez, Alvarez has to shift to catcher and then you lose the DH. And so I don't envision that really being much of a factor, maybe occasionally. But I think where we're looking at the DH, it's a platoon of Daniel Vogelbach and Mark Vientos. And
Until further
this is
notice.
something, it's what we called for at the beginning of last July, shortly after they got Vogelbach. And that's kind of how they're treating it. And I think Mark Vientos should be playing every day. He's obviously not off to a great start, but go look at the first 40 or so at bats of Francisco Alvarez this year. We were getting mailbag questions to send them back down to the minors. And now look at where we're at. So he got consistent playing time. It worked out. I don't think this is rocket science. You have young player. You play young player, you give them a little time, and they tend to work out, if they're going to work out at all. So they should be giving Vientos an extended run, given where Vogelbach's at. But right now, the catcher situation, based on what Buck Showalter has been doing with the young players, I don't think it'll be a 50-50 split. I think Alvarez will catch more than Narvaez will. But I think we'll see plenty of people on Twitter complaining that Narvaez will catch maybe a little more often than you, I, or the people listening to the show would prefer.